Guess this week I want to talk about, I suppose they're all personal topics because the Unfiltered Autistic podcast, but a podcast, I suppose, that focused on autistic identification, or depending on where you're listening to this podcast or understanding, or where your understanding, I suppose, of autistic identity and culture may be, maybe diagnosis of being autistic, or in the older language, having autism, which I really don't ascribe to. So I prefer the language of autistic identification. And I suppose there's two contexts within which I'm interested to discuss this topic. One of which is as an autistic person. I guess as a person that was identified later in life, I was identified at the age of 39. If you're wondering why I'm saying identified, the old way of saying this might be diagnosed. I would have been diagnosed as autistic at the age of 39. But before that, I was clearly autistic all of my life, especially now when I reflect back over my life with that kind of professional lens. And I suppose the other context for me to talk on this topic today is as a parent to 3 autistic children, and why I feel it's important that autistic children understand that they are autistic